Let's talk about soy products, which are good for you, do not lower testosterone, and prevent cancer, and on and on and on. It's really great stuff.
Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist. Get healthy now.
Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. Today I want to talk about soy, and it's been, said to be the most terrible thing in the world, but it really is not. New studies show, that actually soy protects against cancer, also does not lower testosterone in the body, and on and on and on. So let's get right into it, because I think this is really important. I eat a ton of soy all the time, and I'm in great shape. So it's been around for 5,000 years. First of all, it's got to be organic. Otherwise, it's one of the most sprayed things there are, up there with wheat and corn. So you got to buy organic. It's really important. Also, the Mayo Clinic did studies showing that soy was really important for helping with inflammation, boosting up athletic performance, also strong hearts and lungs, preventing cardiovascular disease and atherosclerosis, as I said, lower the risk of cancer, and especially breast cancer, enhances the function of the nervous system, and builds strong bones, and on and on and on, and most of all, lower the risk of cancer in general. So it's really good. It does not change testosterone. New study just came out about 2 weeks ago showing with lots and lots of men, and they were all eating lots and lots of soy products, and it didn't change their testosterone whatsoever. And also, if you watch the movie The Game Changers, there's one man in there who's never eaten any kind of animal product whatsoever, and he's eating a ton of soy. He eats it every single day, and man, is he in a great shape. And his testosterone is normal. So goes to show you, it's not a demon of any kind. Also, in Asian countries, they eat a huge amount of soy, and it also they have a lower risk of coming down with cancer. If you go to Okinawa, they eat a lot of soy, and then they live to be over 100. Lots of different places in Asia live to be over 100, and they eat a ton of soy. In fact, the China study actually found that if you ate a plant-based diet, including soy, you had a 95% lower chance of coming down with cancer than the regular public in the United States. Wow, that's a huge difference. And it must be, I recommend fermented soy, things like natto, also, tofu is fermented, soy milk is fermented, tempeh is fermented. I love tempeh. I put it in all kinds of things. Put it into a casserole yesterday. Really great stuff. And really good, lots of good protein for you. And also the FDA approved soy for lowering LDL cholesterol. So really good for that also, both men and women. Plus, it lowers the risk of coming down with osteoporosis because it has lots of calcium and helps to balance out the calcium in the body. Also, the University of Minnesota shown that soy may be a cure for certain types of childhood leukemia. So, wow, that's the University of Minnesota. Also, the University of Hawaii showed that eating soy was really good for uterine cancer. So, wow, again, it's the opposite effect. It's actually helping to prevent cancer in general. Also, soy has lots of omega-3 fatty acids in it, which are really good for the skin, good for the heart, good for, everything in the body in general. Good fatty acids are important. Also, it helps with antioxidants, lots of antioxidants, and gets rid of the free radicals to help with all kinds of diseases. If we get rid of free radicals, with lots of antioxidants, we lower our chances of coming down with disease in general. Also, soy milk is lower in sugar, only about 7 grams per cup, as compared to regular milk, which has 12 grams per cup. That's the cow's milk, so really not good. And also, soy has a lot of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids, which are help with cholesterol and lower LDL cholesterol and increased HDL or good cholesterol. So really important. University of Kentucky actually did a study and said soy actually lowered LDL or bad cholesterol in a great way. So really important. Also really important for prostate health. With 1 in 6 men coming down and with prostate cancer, it's really important to eat your soy. There's no doubt about that. Prostate enlargement and prostate cancer are rampant. I would say, wow, it's more than that. I would say about 50% of the men have some kind of prostate problem going on, and a lot of them don't even know it. And I feel it's the number one beneficial food that you can buy in the markets for good health, strong bones, boost up your immune system, and good vitality in general. And you see a lot of bodybuilders eating a ton of soy, and they're in great shape. There's no doubt about it. Also, weightlifters, Olympic weightlifters eat a ton of soy also. Also, ultimate fighters eat a ton of soy. All these different people who are have a lot of athletic prowess, really important to get that soy in. But it has to be non-GMO, of course. GMO products are terrible. They will cause cancer. There's no doubt about that. So it's really important to eat your soy as organic. Also, it's a lot of people who has phytic acid in it. You know what? I eat a lot of phytates. And I'm extremely healthy. Actually, it was a lot of people who eat a lot of extremely healthy food actually are the healthiest, and they eat a lot of phytates. So that's really kind of a myth busted right there. It causes estrogen in the body. Well, it's estrogen, but it's phytoestrogen, which is different than cow estrogen or, any other type of estrogen. Human estrogen actually looks like estrogen and locks into estrogen receptors in the body and prevents estrogen, which causes cancer from locking in. Cow's milk is really terrible. They have to keep the cow, in a state of always going through estrus and being pregnant all the time. And because of that, there's a huge amount of estrogen in dairy products. Really not good at all. And now they have a possibility that there's a connection between type 1 diabetes and drinking cow's milk. So, wow, not good. And right now we have a group in Washington, D.C. who is suing the FDA for not putting labels on all dairy products saying this causes cancer, because we have the direct correlation to dairy products and also, prostate cancer, ovarian cancer, and breast cancer. So we have the smoking gun. There's no doubt about that. So it's really important to allow ourselves to know it is not the soy. There's no doubt about that, absolutely positively. Also, there is an agent in soy called genistein, which also helps to slow the growth of tumors. So that's really important, and really important for prostate health too. Also contains a lot of other agents which help to regulate blood sugar and regulate blood pressure, boost up your immune system, and on and on and on. So really important. Also, the American Diabetes Association recommends eating soy for good blood sugar regulation and consuming at least 200 grams daily of good soy, and will help with type 2 diabetes. Also, soy, real good old soy, which is, I love tofu. I make, once in a while, I'll make myself a, marinated tofu. I squeeze all the water out of it, first of all, and marinate it in soy, and a little bit of, different spices and that type of thing, and grill it on both sides. Wow, it was really great. I also put a little bit of wonderful sauerkraut with that, and lots of lettuce and tomatoes. Oh, really good. I love it. Also, soy contains a lot of phenolic compounds, like in green tea, which is really good for keeping down, with all the cancers that might come up. We kill about 100 different cancer starts every day in our body if we have a good immune system. and also has saponins, which help with the immune system and to lower down cholesterol. And the lowly soybean is a wonderful thing. Look at nattokinase. Nattokinase actually, cleanses the body of the cholesterol. So it's good to have a little cholesterol, but when we have the cholesterol building up plaques in our arteries, not good. Also, Asian people would consume at least 200 grams of soy every day, and we in the United States only eat about 20 or less. I think it's really important that we boost up our amount of soy because, in the other Asian countries, they don't come down with cancers like we are. It's not, really important to eat our soy. Also, lots of B vitamins in soy, enhance mood, and also potassium for cardiovascular health, copper and iron for anemia, also manganese for clotting and memory, tryptophan for a restful night's sleep, also phosphorus for strong bones, vitamin K for keeping blood moving smoothly in the body, fiber for colon health, molybdenum for enzymes, for formation of enzymes and cancer prevention, and on and on and on. Also, fiber is so important. I'm telling you, fiber. It's your friend. The Hadza tribe in Africa, they eat 150 grams of fiber every day. We'll be lucky if we get from 20 to 40 grams every day. And fiber creates these really good fatty acids in the body, which heal the brain, heal the heart, heal the gut, heal the body in general. And you get some good fiber from eating soy products also. Also, fermented soy is really good for all kinds of different reasons, and I could go on for days with this, and all there is to it. Also, as I said, type 1 diabetes may be linked to eating dairy products. Also, plastics. Plastics are a monster, and we know they're directly related to cancer, and nobody's talking about plastic because they are actually proprietary formulas, and nobody has to tell you anything about it. But if you've been drinking water out of plastic bottles, every single cell in your body has plastic in it, and you wonder where you're getting the cancer from. Well, not good. Really not good. We have up to 24,000 toxic chemicals in plastic. Really not good. There's where the phthalates are coming from, and these are really terrible for the body. Also, it's feminizing men, the plastics are, creating xenoestrogen in the body, and also thyroid challenges. That's where the thyroid problems are coming from. Look around your room right now. How many plastic things do you see? Not good. We need to get rid of those plastics and go to natural products and fibers and wood and natural clothing. I think that we go to flax and linen and all that type of thing, even bamboo cloth now, all kinds of different things are really good for the body. Also, Professor John Meeker, the University of Michigan, talked about the thyroid challenges coming from plastic, so not good. Also, like he talked about xenoestrogen causing xenoestrogen in the body from the plastics. Also, Dr. D-Kum Lee at Kaiser Permanente actually did studies also looking at plastics, and the same results actually causing xenoestrogen in the body. Not good. Also, lower sperm count. In 1979, we knew about this, and actually lowered sperm counts by 27%. Wow. And on and on and on. So I highly recommend you eat your soy. I know I'm going to get a lot of comments about it. Oh, this lowers testosterone. And, you look at some of these bodybuilders who never had a piece of meat in their lives, and they're, built like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And look at Arnie. Arnie's not eating animal products anymore. So eating soy is good for you. There's no doubt about it. I eat a ton of it every single day. So if you want to be healthy, if you want to stay healthy, and you want to keep everything in balance, I highly recommend eating, tofu and soy products and tempeh and miso and all types of, different types of fermented soy. Really good for you. And it must be organic. It's sprayed multiple times otherwise. So get your organic soy products in and you will be happy and healthy and feeling great. If you want to do a consultation with me, feel free. I ask for a $50 donation, and I will give you support for a long time on this process of getting healthy, and we can make these chronic diseases disappear. There's no doubt about it. There's no reason for having arthritis. There's no reason for having heart disease. There's no reason for having MS. There's no reason for having lupus. There's no reason for having, all these different things that come up during life. And these are modern diseases. No reason for RA, and on and on and on. We can make a change in your life. You feel free to call me at 831-869-9119, 831-869-9119, or you can email me at drpaulhaider@gmail.com. It's at the end of the video, or you can click on Show More, and it's down below. And also, remember my new book, Live a Cancer-Free Life. Live a Cancer-Free Life. You can actually Google that, and it'll come up, and you can download it as a Kindle or buy the paper back copy if you want. And cut your chances of coming down with cancer by 1,000%. You don't need to have cancer. It's much easier to prevent than it is to heal that disease. It's not good. So have a wonderful day. Also remember, try to get along with everybody. Everybody in this world trying to get along the best they can. All we can do is, try to bring joy and happiness into everybody's life. And remember God, and remember, I love you.